Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Fadil Faridzi. I'm from Information System Department of the Information Technology Faculty, Andalas University. This time I will present my big project that named Al-Faridzi Motor Service with the lecturer Professor Engineer Surya Apnarius, MSc, PhD. To make this big project, I using the Borland C++ Builder 6 and also C++ programming language. Firstly, I will explain about the scenario program of Al-Faridzi Motor Service. Al-Faridzi Motor Service is an enterprise established with the purpose of regiving maintenance and repair service of two-wheel vehicle, or generally called motorcycle. There are three services. First is the light service motorcycle, second is full service motorcycle, and the last is the spare part replacement. Move to the scenario program. Some entrepreneur open a motorcycle service workshop. This motorcycle service workshop have 4 employees. And next is the motorcycle service workshop open every day at 8 a.m. When the application start, the operator insert capital and also some spare parts for the service. Next, the operator input the data of customer motorcycle after the customer motorcycle is checked by the employees. After input the data of customer, the customer data will be enter the service slot. The the maximum capacity of the slot is according to the employees in the workshop. There are 4 employees, so the slot will be for 2. After customer service data in enter the slot service, the customer need to pay the service. Then after the payment checked by the operator, the new customer arrive at the workshop. This new customer data will be input again, and the customer will enter the service data. The new customer will enter the service slot queue, and this new customer also need to pay the service. The complete motorcycle service customer will be removed from the queue by the operator, and the workshop close at 6 p.m. and the operator can view the transaction history, profit, final capital, and remaining stock of the spare part. Secondly, I will show the demonstration of program. Now I will explain about this demonstration. Now I will explain about the demonstration of this program. When the program start, form 1 will appear which contain 2 buttons. Masuk button to enter application and show the form 2, and clear button to exit this application. Now we will press the masuk button. This is form 2. Form 2 contains filling in the capital and stock of each types of motorcycle spare part. There are 3 types of in the service motorcycle, which is the Matic, Cup or Moped, and also Sport. For open the next form, we need to input the capital, with minimum capital is 10 million rupiah. If the capital lower than this, then if the capital lower than the 10 million rupiah, in example we input the 5 million rupiah, the program cannot open the next form. And if we import $2 million rupiah, this program will not continue to the next form, but the ascending and descending button will active for sorting this capital input. Ascending for the lower in the top and descending for the higher in the top. uh, Next we will input 3 million more. If the modal is higher from the 10 million rupiah, the button Matic Cup and Sport will active for input the spare part from each type of motorcycle. Firstly, we input the Matic stock spare part. This empty list box and also combo box will fill by the Matic spare part. Then we click tambah button for input the stock to the program. Secondly, the cup button. And the last is the sport button. After input the stock and also the capital, the next button is active for open the form 3. We will click this button. This next button will also change the purchase price of stock to the selling price stock. So the workshop owner will benefit if there are people who only replace spare part. The owner will get the benefit from there. uh, Form 3 is the main form of the service that contain customer data and the type of the service that customer choose and also the payment data. Example we choose the new customer that name Fadli. Fadli has Matic motorcycle. Then we press input. If we press input, the combo box from the choosing the service type will active and also the pilih button will active. There are three type of surface. Firstly is the light surface, secondly is the full surface, and thirdly is the replacement of spare part. Example, Fadli choose the full surface of the Matic motorcycle, and then we need to click pilih button. After press the pilih button, the program will show the total price of the service, and the operator need to input Fadli money. Example, if Fadli money is lower than the total price, the program will show a message uang tidak cukup. So the operator will input again the money of Fadli. Example 500,000 rupiah. Then the program will show the change money of Fadli and also create the stroke of payment for Fadli motorcycle service. Then the Fadli service data will input to the service slot and also get the service number. In this struct so payment, there are the customer name, motorcycle type, and spare part that used for the service, total price, uh, customer cash, and also change of money from customer. After this, if the new customer arrive, uh, operator will need to input again the customer name and also data of the motorcycle. Example, we choose the name is Alfarid Z. Alfarid Z have sport motorcycle, and then operator need to input the data and choose the service option. Example, we choose the spare part replacement and then click pilih. Example, Alfarid Z want to replace the lamp and also the tires of his motorcycle. And then the operator need to click the pilih button. The program will show the total price and Alfarid Z need to pay this total price with his money. Example, 300,000 rupiah. Here's the change money, and also average data will input to the service slot and also get the slot number. Then the program will create the payment struct for Alfarid Z service. Oh, next the new customer again. Here the name is Sulana. Solana has the cup motorcycle. Then operator input the data, choose the service option. Solana choose the like service for his motorcycle, and then click pilih. Because the only spare part for the cup or moped motorcycle is out of stock, so the program will show message about the stock tidak cukup, and then the operator need click OK. After that, there are two options for the operator. First is the cancel the cancel the service and also restock the oil. Example, the operator want to cancel the service. The operator will wipe out the customer data before and need to input the new data of customer. Next is Ali have the cup again input, and Ali want to change oil too like Solana. If the operator choose the restock, the program will move to the form 2 again, and the operator need to restock the oil spare part, and then click tambah, then click next button, and the operator will need to check again in the oli option, then click pilih button and next to payment section for the customer service. The stroke will create by the program and the Ali will move to the service slot. Next, new customer name Bobby, have sport motorcycle. He want to full service. Then he make payment for 800,000 rupiah. Bobby sport. Then the Bobby will move to the slot service and also program create the stroke payment stroke. If the slot service full, the data of the new customer will move to the queue slot, and this customer in the queue slot have to wait until someone in the slot service is complete, and the customer in this queue slot will move to the slot service. Example, we choose the Fajri. Fajri has Matic motorcycle. He want to like service. Also, he make a payment for the 225,000. After making payment, the Fajri motorcycle will input to the queue slot. uh, the Fajri data will move to the slot service if the example Fadli service is complete. Then Fajri will move to the slot service. That's explanation about this service, and this button in the bottom right corner is for view the price list for the spare part, and in the top there are four buttons: restock, history transaction, searching, and also closing the workshop. First, the transaction history. If we press this button, the form sheet will appear and show the transaction history uh, of this workshop per day. There are many data in here. Customer 1 is Fadli, 2 Faridzi, 3 Ali, Bobby, Fajri, and the type of motor. And this is all the spare part that used for the service. And also in the end is the total price. In this transaction history, we can also sort the history with ascending and also the descending method. Then the searching button. The searching button is for searching the customer data with two methods. First is by the name, and second by the service number. First, I will try with the name method. Example Fadli. If we search the Fadli and then click button cari, the Fadli data will appear in this searching list box. His name, motor type, and also the type of service, spare part that used, and also the total price for the service. If you want to search new customer, then click refresh to wipe all the data in here, and also searching for Bobby. Then click search. Bobby data will appear in here too. Next, with the service number method, we can try by the number. Example, we can try number 3. Number 3 is Ali with the type motor or cab or moped, and also choose the spare part replacement for the service. He chose the oil replacement for his motor cycle, and also total price is 8,500. 85,000. and then click refresh to wipe out the data. And finally is the closing workshop button is enabled when all the service in the workshop is done. Because because this service is full, that the owner cannot close the workshop. He need to complete all the service first. Now we will complete all the service. If the slot service is empty and also queue slot is empty, the owner or operator can close the workshop now. After closing the workshop, then we will be moved to the next form that contain the additional cost for the employee salary that calculate from the number of motorbikes that they work on and multiplied by 2000 rupiah. The employee one working for two motorcycle, and the 2, 3, and 4 just one motorcycle. And also the group box for the transaction recap that contain the initial capital, final capital, remaining capital, total expenditure, total income, total employee salary, and also profit from transaction per day. We can see this all with pressing the hitung button. If we click hitung button, all of this uh, transaction recap will show, and the program will show the remaining stock of the spare part in this workshop. In this final form, we can see the transaction history too. That's all about my after show the demonstration of my big project. Now I will explain about the source code. First, the form 1. In the form 1, there are two buttons. First, the masuk button. In the masuk button, there are two code. First is the form 1 hide, is to hide the form 1, and also form 2 show. This code function is to show the form 2. But before you're using this code, you need to you need to include the form 2 in the global declaration. After that, button keluar. There is only one code for the button keluar, that is application terminate. This code function is to close the running program of my big project. Move to the form 2. First, in the declaration global, I declare some array. First is capital array that has 100 length, and also SP array to contain the spare part input for the stock. After that, I also declare array with data type integer to contain the price list of each spare part stock. Next is variable integer with name total stock for contain the total data of the spare part, and the variable integer the name a to contain the recapitulation of the spare part. This variable I use for capital also. And then there is the variable n with no value that I will use to input the capital from edit 11 to the capital array. And the input spare part string input spare part I use to input the nominal of spare part from edit 1 to spare part array. After that, in the button ascending and descending, I declare two function to sort the capital input history. First function is before that I use the quick sort method to do sorting of my capital input history. First is partition function for ascending sorting, and the second uh, partition function for descending. Difference between ascending and descending is in this point, in if uh, modal index is lower than pivot. This statement used for the ascending, while in the descending the modal index is bigger than pivot. And also there are swap function for mm, replace the bigger value to the lower value in the function. After that, the input button. The input button I use for the input the modal to the modal array. Firstly, I use the if else statement for enable or disable the ascending and descending button. These two buttons is enabled when there are more than one variable modal that input by the operator. So the button sorting will enable. That is box 1 clear, group box 1 enable, group box 1. And this button is enabled when the input modal is empty, is not true. Input modal is empty. Variable input modal take the data from the edit 11. So when the edit 11 not empty, this button 11 will enable. After that, method to insert the capital to the capital array. First, modal n. N is representation of the array with index 0. So the modal, so the capital with index 0 will be in or will take the data from the edit 11. After that, the n variable will do increment, so the modal will also increment too. Well, example modal 0, modal 1, modal 2. Next, for active the button of stock per day, the modal minimum is 1 million rupiah. 10 million rupiah. I use the if else statement for enable the button. Next, to show This looping I use for show the capital input history to this list box. And the list box 2 items at total or capital I use for show the total capital in the list box 2. Next button ascending and descending. First is ascending. Uh, if the ascending button is clicked, list box 1 will clear. This list box will clear. Now the integer length is equal with n variable. Then the function quicksort ascending will be called with the parameter modal and also length. In this function, there are looping for show the index of the array. The descending, it has same code with the ascending, but the difference is the in the global declaration. After that, the button matic. Button matic is used for fill up the edit with 5 stock per day and also change the combo box item with the matic. This for the change the edit text, this for the combo box, and this for enable where button that can input the matic spare part. After that, the cap button is uh, the cap button have same function as the matic button. This used for fill up this edit with 5 stock per day, but for the cap motor type. And then also the support button with the same function of the matic and cap. This button will fill up the edit with the stock per day spare part of the sport motorcycle type. Next, the tambah button. First, in the tambah button, if we click the button tambah, button 1 enable is false. It has meaning if we click this button, it will be enabled. It will be disabled. Then the combo box 1 is disabled too. Then I declare the local variable integer x with no value. Then local variable integer jenis motor or the motor types take the value from the combo box 1 item index from here. Next, the global variable input spare part text from edit1 text here. And after that, I use the switch case for input the spare part each motor type with case 0, case 0 I use for the if the edit is empty, the program will show message masukkan jumlah stok. Then the case 0 is used for the matic. Here the SP ban M with X index will take variable from the input spare part that convert from string to integer. Then also the variable x will do increment. After that, the case one for the cap motor type, it has also the same function with the matic spare part type. Also the increment, then brake. Don't forget to brake. After that, the case 2, the function of case 2 is to fill up the spare part of the sport motor type. First, the statement if the input spare part is empty, so message masukkan jumlah stok, and else total price equal total tire price list, use the array 2. This meaning the price list of this spare part will use the sport price with the array 2. And then for the default, the program will show the message pilih jenis motor terlebih dahulu. Then this if else statement is for enable the next button when the stock is not 0. And then I did one clear, and combo box 1 will be empty with this code. This is the tambah button have the same function, but the difference is in the data that used for the fill up the spare part. This also same with before. Difference is in the SPR motor, total STRS. So Fibel is used for matic, so the case just for case 0. After break or default, so message finish motor dahulu. And also for the compass coupling is only for the sport. This switch case just has one case. This is case 0. And the difference in is the SP Camcop, then the total stock compass coupling and A stock compass coupling. That's all the difference of the tambah button. Now I will explain shortcut from the Form 3. But before that, the price list of the spare part will change by click the button next. With this looping, I will change each index of array with some price list. Next, move to the Form 3. In Form 3, firstly I will explain about the global declaration. First is string name, motor type, and also the service type. Then the is using for the customer data, and then fill SP is for the choosing the spare part replacement here. Or the string air name is used for the transaction history, also the motor and the service array, ban, seal carret, rantai, belt, rem, busi, kopling, saringan, aki, lampu, and also oli. Next, the integer no entry that has value 100, I use for give the customer the queue number. And the buyer variable for to contain the total price from the customer service. After that, I declare the array 2 dimension with type data integer, the name biaya service with length 3 and 2. It's like the matrix. This used for the service price list. After that, the integer um, harga GSP is for the price list if the customer just want to replace uh, their spare part and not want to service the motorcycle. Next, I'm using external integer from the form 2 with some data. External integer from form 2 also total stock. After that, integer total bayar, uang bayar, kembalian, harga, nomor, gaji. I use for the this variable used for contain the customer money, price list, and also the money for the customer. Gaji 1, gaji 1, gaji 2, and gaji 3, and also gaji 4 is used the variable that used for um, from the employees, and also the total pengeluaran. Then I use to the boolean variable with name SPM, SPC, SPS. And also boolean checklist, SPR, SPL, and also GSP. SPR is like service, SPL is the full service, and GSP is per part replacement. And there are 3 variable with no value: integer z, x, jumlah, and also entry. Next, in form T component, if the form when the form 3 appear, all of the button will be false except the input button. Next, in the input button, the global variable with name nama is take the data from the edit one with text. Then the jenis motor is take data from the radio group 1 item index here, and the jenis motor is empty. We can after that I use the if else statement for if the customer not fill up the data, the message will show mohon lengkapi data. This if the matic condition, mockup or moped condition, and also or sport motorcycle condition. After that, in the pilih button, firstly I declare the global variable total price list is 0. After that, the local variable integer pelayanan take the value from the comma box 1 item index here, and also convert the string to the integer. I using the Sweetcast method here. With case null is for the like surface. Here the condition. Um, After break, the case one is for the full surface. And finally is the case 2 is for spare part placement. The spare if the customer just want to spare part replacement, um these three checklist box will be enabled, and the enable will slide the motor matic, the matic checklist box will enable, and the cup checklist box and also sport checklist box will be disabled. If the motorcycle, if the motor type is the cup or moped, the matic and sport will be disabled. And finally is the sport. If the type motor is sport, the matic and cup checklist box will disable. And then the button pilih is enabled. And then if the operator forgot to input the service type, the program will show message pilih jenis layanan. After that, the in the checklist box 1, checklist box 1, firstly the checklist declare the checklist is equal false, and using looping for integer index is equal with 0 and index is lower than the 9. The 9 is the all index from the checklist box. So if the one index is checklist in the checklist box, the checklist will true and the button pilih will enable. The other checklist box have the same syntax. Then the pilih button. In the pilih button, firstly the global variable jumlah, I do some increment, and then global variable pil sp is the empty, and then button for button batalkan enable is true. So if the customer want to cancel the service, the operator can click this button. In this button, I use the if else condition statement for if the for each type of the motorcycle of the customer. If the customer have a matic, then SPM is true, and checklist is true. If checklist is true, then this syntax will be executed. This the price list if the checklist box 1 with index 0 is checked, index 1, index 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For SPC have the same feature with the SPM if the condition is true, and also the checklist is true, and also the SPS. After that, the buyer button. In buyer button, uh, if the operator click the buyer button, bid button 4 will be enables equal with false, or the bid button 4 will disable. Uh, bid button 4 is for closing the workshop. So if the operator want to close the workshop, the slot surface need to be empty. After that, the group box egg is enabled. Here the group box egg. And then the uang bayar take the value from the edit to text here. The money, the customer money. Then if the customer money is lower than the price total price list, so the program will show the message uang tidak cukup. And else condition, if the customer money is bigger than the total service price list, then this condition will be executed. And this if else statement is for move the customer data from the edit one to the slot service. And this for create the payment struct for the service. And I declare the queue number with the index z. Index z is equal with entry, and also air name with the index z is equal with name, or motor with index z is equal with jenis motor, service with index z is equal with jenis service, bayar index z is equal with total bayar. This will make the nomor this variable I use for show the customer data in the form SIG or the transaction history. Then if this condition I make in form 3 for enable the sorting in the history transaction if the customer data is bigger than 1. So the data will be sorting. After that, the batalkan button. If operator click the batalkan button, it will cancel all the service that customer choose before and clear all the data. Here the syntax or the source code. Um, this for the motor type matic and the service and the type service is the like service. This for cup motor type and also like service. This for the sport motor type and also like service. And this metric with the full service, cup with full service, sport with full service, and this for the spare part replacement. This is for the metric motor type, cup motor type, and also sport motor type. Then if the customer want to replace the spare part, but he choose to cancel the service, so this in this code will cancel the checklist from the checklist box. This for metric, cup, and this for sport, and the price, total price, and all the data of the customer will be reset. After that, the selesai button is used for delete customer data from the slot service and move the customer data in the queue slot to the service slot. First, to input the data from the queue slot to the first is condition if the list box 40 or the service queue is not empty, so the the service queue is empty, so the data customer in here will be wiped out and no data transfer from the queue service to the source service. And this if the in this else condition, if there are any customer in the queue service, will be moved to the service slot that has complete the service. After that, the pelanggan baru button will clear all the data customer from before. First, button 2 enable is true, edit one set focus, and if radio group item index is 0, this all will be execute. And then the all button before is will be disabled. Then the jumlah global variable jumlah will be 0. Next is the lihat button. Lihat button will show the form 7. The form 7 contain the price list of the spare parts its motor type and also price list for the service, like service, full service, and also spare part replacement. The close button in form 7 is to close form 7. After that, the restock button. The restock button will have the same function but with the next button in the form 2. But the different design is minus, so the price list will be back to normal price again. Same with the price list will be same with the input stock before in the form 2. Then the form 3 will hide and form 2 will show after click the restock button. This restock button is enabled when there are stock uh, that expire from from the buyer button. Sorry, from the pilih button. It has name bit button 1, and here. If there were any stock that expire, the program will show the stock, so message stock is stock tak cukup, and then the restock button is enabled, and this button will bring back the operator to the form 2 to restock the expired stock spare part. Next is transaction history. This transaction history is enable minimum with one transaction, so the history transaction will not be empty, and the form 6 will appear when the operator click this button. With the if statement, here is when the transaction in that day is bigger than 2, bigger and same with 2. Next, the searching button. This will show the form age. After that is the close to workshop. In this button, the form 5 will show, and also do some will show the payment to the employee per day, which is count by the motorcycle that they worked on the day. Next, from form 6 in the button transaksi tertinggi and transaksi terendah. First, in the transaksi tertinggi, I use the bubble sort method for sorting the transaction history. Here the switch method, switch variable, switch, and this looping for show the data in the list box. The transaksi rendah button also has the same method with the transaksi tertinggi method. The difference is in here. Buyer index is bigger than buyer age. W. Sorry, the buyer A is buyer with index A bigger than the buyer with index Y, and in the transaksi tertinggi buyer with index I is lower than the buyer with index Y. Then close button for closing the form 6. After that, the form 7 is for the show the price list, and form 8 for the searching for the transaction in the day. First, the cari button. The cari button, I use method linear search. I declare some variable integer with the name cari data and also cari entry. Cari data will search the transaction by the name of customer, and cari entry will search the transaction by searching the number of QID of the customer. And then the variable string with name search that takes the variable value from the label edit1, label edit1. And then the variable integer will cari take the value from the combo box item index. And for the searching method, I using the switch case method. For choosing the searching method, I use the switch case. First, case null is for searching with the name here, and this for showing the data in the list box. Then break. After that, case 1 is for the searching with the QID, and this for showing the data in the list box. If the searching method is not chosen by the operator, the program will show message pilih cari dahulu, and label edit one will be clear. Move to refresh. The refresh will clear all data from the searching list box. And then the final form is form 5 is the recapitulation of profit workshop. First, in the hitung button, the program will clear the list box 57 until 67. It in here to here. After that, the program will count the initial capital, final capital, remaining capital, total expenditure, total income, total employee salary, and also profit per day. And this group box is show the employee salary per person to person. And after that, the program will show the remaining stock and also the initial stock of the spare part per day. And then the reward transaction button is also to show form 6. And then in this form we can also show the form 6 while click this button, and selesai button to close the program. That's all. That's all my explanation about my big project of the basic programming course. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.